Once upon a time, in a shining kingdom of towers and gardens, a wise emperor ruled with his 3 robot sons. The kingdom was peaceful because the emperor kept a circle of magical crystals safe inside the palace. Those crystals protected the land from the power of a mighty mechanical dragon. But one stormy morning, the dragon came for the crystals. The emperor called his sons and asked each of them to face the dragon with courage. The first prince rode out with a horse and a brave soldier. But the dragon's fire heated the soldier's armor, and the prince had to retreat. The second prince went next with a soldier and a shining unicorn. They wounded the dragon's wing, but the flames were too strong, and they returned defeated. The youngest prince watched quietly and thought of a different kind of helper. His best friend was a small kangaroo robot, quick, loyal, and braver than anyone expected. Together, they visited the castle armor maker. The armor maker built the kangaroo a special suit from the emperor's magical crystals. At first, the emperor was afraid to give away the crystals. Then he saw the kangaroo's steady eyes and understood that courage can be small. At sunset, the youngest prince and the brave kangaroo rode toward the dragon's mountain. The dragon roared, and the ground trembled beneath them. The kangaroo leapt higher than the dragon expected, landing on its back in a flash of blue light. The crystals protected him from the heat, and the dragon's fire could not touch him. The youngest prince struck the dragon's forehead crystal with his spear, breaking the spell that made it cruel. The kangaroo struck the ground with the crystal blade, and the dragon's dark power shattered into light. The dragon fell silent, no longer a monster, only a tired machine freed from an old curse. When they returned, the whole kingdom cheered for the youngest prince and his tiny brave friend. The celebration lasted 3 days and 3 nights, with music, dancing, and crystal lanterns in every street. Years later, the youngest prince became a fair ruler, with the brave kangaroo always at his side. And from that day on, everyone remembered that the greatest hero is not always the largest one.